Hello. In this video I want to show you how to control the light beam angle and the light spread, and how to control the appearance of the light fixture. I've opened the wall washer family and I'm in front elevation view. I will change the visual style to shaded so we see better what's happening. So currently these are the settings for the light beam. So if you select the light beam, you can see over here in the properties browser that there are a couple of predefined parameters. So if we open the parameters, you can find them down here, and all of these show up automatically when you create a light fixture family. So let's look at what these are. Well, the tilt angle is obviously the angle of the light spread. So if I change the tilt angle to 90 and press apply, then the light is going to go straight down. If you change this to 0, it's going to go straight to the left, which is not really any good for us. So if you're using a wall washer, the angle should be somewhere probably around 45, 50, 60 degrees, somewhere there. So this would be a 45 degree, and then let's see, 60 degree would be something like that. So this is what the tilt angle controls. Now let's change this back to 90 degrees. And now let's look at these two. We have spot beam angle and spot field angle. So let's see what these are. If I change this to, let's say, 45 degrees and click apply, we see that something changed in here, but then I have another value over here. So the spot beam angle right now is 45 degrees, and the spot field angle is the outside angle, which is 90 degrees. Here is a picture which describes what that is. The inside angle, this is the beam angle, and right in the middle is where you get 100% of the light. As it goes to the side, the light starts losing intensity, and when it reaches 50%, this is what defines the beam angle. The field angle is if you continue moving out and until the light gets to 10% of the intensity, that's right here in the middle. That's what defines the field angle. So again, the beam angle is when the intensity of the light is from 100 down to 50%, and the field angle is from 50% down to 10%. Now, when you download fixtures from manufacturers, they will probably come up with numbers here for you that will be predefined. But if you're creating your own, fixture, then you have to come up with these numbers. So this is really what controls the direction of the light and the beam spread. Now let's look at the appearance of the light fixture. I've created a small room, and here is a light fixture that's right in there. Now if I select the light fixture and if I go to the edit type, right in here you have the same controls that we had in the family. You have the tilt angle, the spot field, and the beam angle. So if I wanted this to go straight down, I would put the tilt angle at 90 degree, apply, and now I can render. So I'm going to do a draft rendering, and I'm going to use artificial light only, so this should be pretty quick. There it is. That's what we get. Well, we do see the light in here, but it's a little dim, and also I don't actually see the light source. So let's look at these two. First thing is the intensity of the light. Well, if you go to edit type, right in here you have initial intensity, and it's given at 1800 lumens. You can work in lumens or you can work in wattage if you want. So right now this is 12 watts. 12 watts for a light fixture up at 8 feet is really very, very low. So if I put this at 100 watts, this should really change the intensity. Also over here we can change the color. If you remember, the light was a little yellowish. That's because it's about 300 kelvins, and that's the color temperature. You have a bunch of predefined values in here, or you can create your own. So if you wanted something more daylight like, then you would go more like 5000K. And let's look at what this is going to get us. Render. Well, the light is much brighter, it's much whiter, but I still don't see the light source. And the reason is, if you remember, we created a parameter for the lens material, and this parameter should be somewhere right in here. There you go, lens material. So there is a material that is called light bulb on. So you have to assign it. Go to the lens material, and I will create a new one and rename this to light bulb on. And now go to the appearance tab, click right here to assign a new material, and in the search field search for light bulb on, and that it should find the material. There is the material. Assign this material. It's updating the preview, and there you go, that's what it's going to look like, and apply. Now OK and OK, and let's render one more time and see what happens. Render. There you go, now you see the actual light source. Again, if you wanted this light source, if you're using, let's say, yellower light, more like 2500, 3000 kelvins, maybe your light bulb, but it will be the same material, but somewhere in here you would probably change the color. Maybe it's not going to be so white, maybe it's going to be more yellowish, more somewhere over there. And OK and OK, and let's see if we change this back to 3000, custom 3000, OK. And if we render one more time, there you go, that looks more yellowish, and this looks more yellowish. So you should try to match whatever is your light color, you should try to match the material for the light bulb. This is it. Hope this was helpful. Bye.